Welcome everyone to the basement edition of Escaped Reality Podcast. My name is Justine.
This is Geneva. I love to be in the basement with these freaks. I mean, I don't want to participate in it, but it's highly entertaining. Great. Okay, I think Stan may be a bit of a creep.
Yes, it wasn't as just all fun, old man fun. He's
I
a
mean,
freak.
in the robe with the socks, eating the cheese plate, molesting the cat. It was all like a little much for me.
It was insane. And in that sad, like heaven's waiting room apartment, and he reminds me of what's her face from 90 Day Fiance and her cat feeding the cat yogurt.
Oh, yes. Um God, why can't I remember the name?
I
There's
know.
something.
Stephanie, yeah, and
Thank you.
Harris.
Thank you. There's something about Stan's energy around the sexual conversations that really creeps me out. Like, what are they doing?
They're down there. How can he has to be taking Viagra. And somebody said
Has to.
he's a great value Hugh Hefner. I can't get that out. He does look like Hugh Hefner. And that toupee is
Oh
really
my God,
something.
he does.
It stinks. That
It's
toupee
terrible.
must smell.
God,
I wonder
I
how
just
you
the
wash a toupee. You just wash it with shampoo and conditioner, or
yeah, I wonder. I don't.
just like you would wash
you
a
really
wig.
got to commit. Right, you really got to commit to rock the toupee. Like that's a real decision
God, what would he
that
look
you've
like?
decided.
He'd
Right,
look like a
but
little
like
boy, like his
he would.
girlfriend. If
God,
he says to her, "I don't care if you look like a boy anymore, I'm gonna puke," it's so creepy. I don't
it's
care if you
really
look like
creepy.
a boy.
And
So I
I mean,
posted that
then
video, those
him.
pictures. Oh, go
Oh
ahead.
my God. Yeah, we got to talk about that. Justine put up on our Instagram Skip Ready podcast her headshots. Lisa's
Wow,
headshots.
headshots, mugshots,
Oh, headshots. She's a
her
model.
glam shots. She's got a pretty
Okay.
face, but yeah, those pictures are very kind. She only looks decent when she's sporting her Pam Anderson look, which was in May 2014. Then she gets Mary Buttafuoco. Then she's a little Betty Broderick. Oh, May 2018, she looks
2016,
decent
she's
again.
arrested like 5 times. It's not a good situation at all.
Why do they even let her? God, January, April, May, December. Oh my
2016,
God.
rough year.
All that time.
Can you imagine 4 times in 1 year?
Wow. So she was arrested right at the beginning of COVID, April
Wow.
2020,
God.
when they're trying to get rid of people out of prison.
I-
They're bringing her right back in.
She's
Wow.
taking him for a
She's
ride. I
scary.
think. I love how she calls right at the end, like, my brother is on a high-speed chase. I don't know if I should help him, aka should you send another 30 grand to some person who's going to send it back to me? That's
What do
what's
you
happening.
think, babe? I don't know, baby doll. Seems like he's just got to stay in prison.
How about her family? He said she comes from criminal pedigree and that her father was a murderer. I love criminal pedigree. What is it?
That is a
intense.
term of endearment.
Right?
Wow.
Crazy.
Who did the dad murder?
I wonder.
And it makes sense. Why?
What do
these
you
people-
think when you hear murder? Like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Like, is it stabbing? Is it
Stabbing or
like-
shooting?
okay? Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
the same.
stabbing it pretty much
Stabbing.
is for some odd reason.
Yeah, me too. And then
When I
shooting
think
seems
murder,
less
I think
intense,
cold-blooded
but then
murder. Yeah.
right. Yeah, same. Wild.
I don't
Oh
know
my God, I
why.
can't believe I didn't lead with this. I have some real breaking news to share with you from our pillow conversation. So, Natasha, the co-host of Two Black Girls.
Oh
One
my
Rose,
God,
is
what
my
is it?
sister-in-law. Just wait. So last night I'm like talking to her and I'm like, so how many pillows do you sleep with? And she goes, none. She sleeps with no pillows. She sleeps with her head like face down. Dorian says she sleeps like Gumby. Like she just sleeps with her face. Like she does not use a pillow. She says she uses her hands sometimes as like a slight pillow. And then she has a pillow nearby. Yeah. And then she has a pillow nearby.
How
If
did
she
this
wants to sleep on
happen?
her side, she pulls up a pillow. Dorian said she's been like that since a child. She's just never used a pillow.
Wow.
Mind blowing.
She's ready
No
to
pillow.
sleep anywhere. I have
She's
to
ready
have
to be
a
in Love After
pillow.
Lockup.
Her neck
Yeah,
muscles
at
must be
least one.
insanely strong.
I don't
Because
know.
when you
It's so
sleep
weird.
without a
No
pillow,
pillow.
man, when we camped, we slept a little cold. I took a blanket away from everyone just to roll it up for a pillow. Wow.
Right.
How does that
Crazy, right?
happen? We need to
No
ask.
pillow. I know. Blew my mind.
Wow. She just
Is there any
transformed
other
from a
no
little
pillow
infant.
sleepers out there? Let us know.
She might be a murderer. Wow. And Dorian sees
Crazy.
her even when she was a kid, no pillow.
No pillow. Right. Wild.
Wow. She's
Right?
she's not dying of SIDS.
Her, Justine. Tasha and Stan might be no pillow people. Stan seems like a no pillow person.
Do you think of Eminem when you hear Stan at least once? I mean, I just can't.
Yeah.
When I hear my name is, it's like the writing the letter. Stan.
Yeah.
What is he? What is Stan? What was his name? Was Stan Slim Shady? But
Oh,
Marshall
Stan was no
Mathers.
that was just supposed to be
Stan was
his
just
like
his little
super
character.
fan, and
Okay.
now
Oh,
everybody
right. That was
says
the
that as
super
a
fan.
cultural
Right.
term. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and that's how that
Like I
came
stand
about.
that.
Was the origin was Eminem?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I didn't know that. I thought it was fan somehow
Yeah.
became Stan. Holy
Oh.
guacamole, I didn't know that. Wow. And
Mind
they tried to
blown.
cancel Eminem and he's making cultural phenomenons 30 years later, 20
Yeah.
years later. If you look back his music now,
Oh, it's so
imagine now
inappropriate.
talking
I
about
know.
killing
No, there's no way.
your wife, your ex-wife, putting her
Yeah.
in the trunk, getting your daughter, telling your daughter about it pretty much. She's driving
Mommy's
around in the
dead.
car, you
Right.
dump her in the marsh. Wow, talking
Crazy.
about underage girls and their wow. You really got away with it.
Anti-gay. I mean, there are so many inappropriate things that he did.
Oh my God.
And
Oh, but
Nicole, God, that blew your mind.
yeah, the wigs. 1,300 seemed like a deal.
Did it? I was thinking that was pricey.
It's expensive. I guess I watch Wendy. She
Wow,
said
it
it's more
seems like it.
expensive. Is that real hair?
Oh, I bet.
I didn't know. Okay. And is he wealthy or he says he made 1 million on the stock market at 40, but he's only worth 2.5. So, right? He said 2.5, so it took him another 40 years. He's not 80.
25 years
for that. He's spending money left and right. I don't know. I don't think he's as rich as he's coming off.
No, I don't think so either. Definitely not. He's like okay, but he's gonna blow it.
I was surprised that he even said right away, we're not bailing him out. And then thank God for the timer on the phone. He's like, gotta go, honey. It's only money. God. Easy come, easy go. God, she's a bad person.
Oh yeah.
She would definitely inject you with a needle at Taco Bell aisle.
Let's talk Deontay and Nicole. I loved this. I thought this was phenomenal.
This was
I loved the
classic
psychotic
Love After Lockup.
Oh, classic. The fog, the side of the road pull up.
It's always so foggy.
I know.
Can they never get an accurate time of when these losers are going to be out?
And then he's like pacing, rubbing his hands. Like he was talking to himself like he was about to enter the fourth quarter of the NBA Finals. He's like, prove everybody wrong. Let's fucking go. We got this. This is for you, Kobe. It's for you.
Oh my God. I shouldn't bring poor Kobe into it. He does look like the Wile E. Coyote. His eyes are freaky, and his head is getting longer.
Darting. I can't
believe
believe that he gave her the $1,000 on the side of the road, broke out the freaking wine, and they're drinking. Those look like nice wine glasses. Like, it wasn't some cheap shit. He was really going for it.
Like from the dollar store. And is she allowed to drink? And they're just gonna hop into the car and drive away after drinking right in front of a prison.
I thought the same thing.
They couldn't drive away. They had to do it right then and there. And that envelope, there is nothing better than an envelope full of cash.
The way she stuffed it in her bra, that was such like she's a swindler all day.
Yes. I was at the grocery store and I saw a lady take something out of her bra and I wish I could have videotaped her. I wanted to talk to her about it. Now that my boobs are completely deflated, I'm losing stuff. Not as good a purse as it once was when they were milk full.
Oh God. her when she was describing using Xanax, like when she started getting hooked on Xanax, she's like, Xanax just makes you want to fuck, fight, or rob somebody. It's like, all right,
That's a good
that's
advertisement.
Xanax.
I've never been on Xanax, but
Xanax. Me
sounds
neither.
great. Tyler, I think, used to love taking it, like
Fight
the
or
crackhead
rob.
he is. Have sex with the true love of his life on it when he's 16. She's cracked out looking too. She's no Barbie doll. She's talking
Okay.
about her
She said a
prison
few things
makeup
where it was
too.
like, first he's like trying to, yeah, he's trying to hug her and embrace her. And she's like, I got a lot of stuff in my hand. And then when she was like, I love him, but it's like, oh, well, here we go. Deontay is about to be in the dust yet again.
And how he said she lost privileges to seized people. She didn't lose privileges
Yeah,
either.
right.
Either she did by being a psychopath or she had another guy coming in.
Boyfriend number 2 was coming weekly. I know, that's what I thought too.
All that money, 30 grand. And he's working hard for that money.
And the second time he's done that, that's the thing that blows my mind. Like, talk about not learning shit. I mean, what did he think? It was like he was bribing her to get in the car.
Time.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
Like, here's $1,000. Right. Here's some wine. All right, now let's go. It's like,
oh, that's a good point.
Drive away from the prison. Why are we still in front of the prison?
That's a good point. You better go home and empty the dishwasher. I never thought I'd go to prison. She's such a piece of garbage.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, she's a saint compared to old Stan's girlfriend.
Right? God, I can't believe all those mugshots.
Taken from us with COVID and we were free. Imagine being in prison and there's years of your life gone. Oh, it's crazy.
Right? I can't. It's crazy.
And you're in there with other people and just...
Anything else on those two?
A think tank of bad decisions. Next week, it looks like she doesn't want to have sex with him until she gets a boob job or something. What was it?
I didn't see that. Next week on. Think tank of bad decisions. I love that to describe prison.
And it's scary that... Where are her parents? Okay, my question is, she becomes a little Xanax pill popper. She meets this bad boy. Are her parents involved? How do you stop a kid once they go down? You have to keep them home on Friday night. They can't go to the football game. This is one of your
foundational questions.
And then
every time you watch Love After Lockup, you're like, how my kids become this?
Did the parents, did they give up on her? And so they're like, fuck you, you're in prison. I'm not picking you up from jail. Deontay is.
Right. I mean, sometimes you got to cut the cord with a bad egg, It's it's enough. We've done what we can for her. So funny.
And it always is a guy that gets them into bad trouble.
Yep.
Blame it on them.
All right. I would like to say that this next couple, I believe in their love, which is Courtney and Josh. I don't know. I kind of think they like each other.
I do too. I
could be wrong.
So
they seem
she
like
was
maybe
laying
they are
down.
Each other's pickle.
Yes.
No, that was weird.
She was laying down face down because she didn't want to get seen.
I guess she was gonna surprise him, but then he came down to the ground to her and she's didn't get up. It was very odd.
It's like she's in the trenches of World War II. She's nuts. They're cute together. Their vibes are very in love together.
I know. I believe it.
You built this empire, just sitting there, honey.
Yeah. Imagine walking around that apartment and saying that. I loved that. He's gassing her up. You built this empire, baby.
I love that term, gassing her up. It's all you. She's like, that's so sweet. And the poor thing,
house looked a little
let
sketch
them
to me personally.
Be together. Come on. Now he's got to go be. Yeah. The best place for him to be is in her little vagina pickle, He doesn't need to go be staying with somebody who's a bad influence.
No,
but doesn't. She's a bad influence.
Got to be with his other bad influence.
She didn't follow the rules. She's on probation for freaking.
Definitely not a rule.
Screwing the
for 2 years. She spent. Imagine spending 6 months in jail because you want to hook up with a prisoner. Seriously, there's no sex to me that's worth that at all.
No,
at all.
God,
sorry. 6 months in jail. Can you imagine?
No, I'd kill somebody. I'd never want to talk to them again if I got put in jail for
No.
6 months.
Well, I mean, that's a hell of her own making. She did it to herself. Right?
Poor thing.
God.
So was McDonald's the best burger he's ever had?
Was that McDonald's? I couldn't tell.
I thought it was maybe.
Oh, okay. It didn't look like a McDonald's burger to me.
And then
Looked
it
like a
didn't
different
look
kind of
like a
bun.
McDonald's burger. It looked, yeah, it
Right.
looked a little fancier.
Yeah.
But then I thought I saw McDonald's fries, but you're right. You make
You're
a good
getting out
point
of
there.
prison. What's you and you have to eat fast food where you, like it's not a sit
If
down
I'm in
option
San
to
Diego,
pick it up.
probably some Mexican food.
Right. You're not in San Diego. Just all
Oh,
it's
I'm
just
not in San
standard.
Diego?
You have your
Probably McDonald's,
you
I guess.
have your McDonald's.
Burger King, if I
Yeah.
smell it, if I smell that charbroil coming out good. What's yours? Maybe Taco Bell, I
It
guess.
might be
Take
Taco
a
Bell.
good shit
I
after.
would say Taco Bell, but then I feel like the food you're eating in jail could be like Taco Bell. You know, like the jail
Yes.
burritos, like could be kind
Yeah,
of Taco
that's true.
Bell. So I don't know.
I'd like a good French
Be a
fry, a
tough
sharp Coke
choice.
going down my throat. Probably be McDonald's. I'd probably be dreaming of McDonald's,
Yeah.
talking about it in my
Want
sleep.
something fresh.
Get Panera bread.
All right, what else on those two?
I can't ever remember the Chinese food, fast food. It's not PF Chang's. It's
Panda Express.
Panda. I don't know why I can't ever get that right.
Man, I
That
used
could
to eat
be
a lot
good,
of
I
Panda in
guess.
high school.
In high school? Was it down the street?
Yeah.
Was it in your high school?
Yeah, there was one that we would. No, I mean,
Oh.
you know where I live. There was nothing there, but we would
I
go
don't
a
know.
lot. I
Maybe
don't
they
know why.
bring it. Maybe they bring it there.
Orange chicken, chow mein, 24/7.
Is it still a good
Disgusting.
Panda Express in town? Is it still
I
there?
haven't gone in years, but yeah, it's still there. Still
We
exists.
go sometimes. Tyler, that's on his approved eating list.
Mm.
Sex is an instinct. I don't know if I'm gonna know how to have sex. I'm sure you were plowing people in jail. Don't worry.
All right, Rachel and Doug.
Oh, sorry, real quick.
Love
I
the
would
mom.
love to
Oh, yes.
know, like, what's the percentage of men truthfully having anal sex in jail and
I would
who
like to know
really
that as
holds
well.
off?
Yeah, me too.
And I would
That
love
would
to
be
watch
interesting.
footage of it all. All I picture is
I would not.
showers.
Okay. God. All right, Rachel and Doug. Mom's not on board. Okay. Longest he's been out of prison, 40 days. 40
days and 40 nights.
in life. Like since he was first arrested. Is that what that
He's
means?
a bad guy.
But terrible. The way he talks to her on the phone and she thinks it's cute. It's insane. He's abusive
It's
as hell.
scary.
Imagine
It's
what
so
he's gonna be like in
scary.
person. Like
He
it's
should
gonna
be with
horrible.
Angela from Love After Lockup.
She
People are
should.
right because that's how Angela talks. But I find
Yes.
the charm in Angela, which is sick. But it is abuse because that is Angela.
Yes, 100% is
Yeah.
Angela. I mean, I don't give a fuck. What did I tell you to fucking do? All right, bye. Talk to you later. It's like, what?
I saw Geneva's friends. I took Geneva's place at her best friend's birthday party, and we saw a DJ. And Kristen brought up how we were talking about him with the video. He says he's going to send me. Geneva's friend watches videos 100 times.
100 times.
He stood
Yeah.
true to it, and he says the
Wow.
next time he gets hooked on a video, he's going to send it to me. But I
Okay,
got into
good.
it, and I go. He says his shows that he watches are 90 Day Fiance and
Yeah.
Extreme Sisters is another one of his faves. And that's what he watches on his own.
Yeah, he
That's
told
what got
me
him.
watching it.
Not Seeking Sister Wife.
That's
I go,
great.
wow, that's pretty interesting. But I go, you think I'm at the party? I'm like, you think Angela's abusive? And he goes, oh, I don't know. I go, well, people want her canceled. I'm like in his face.
You're
about
defending Angela at a kid's birthday party.
No, but they're right. She's aggressive. Yeah. And he is too.
Yeah.
He's scary.
Totally is. So he said, I love how she was like, I spent 30 grand on him. He told me previously he was dating women for money, but not now. It's like, oh, okay. You're the exception to the
You're-
rule.
And
Stop.
you've taken his kid. You've upped it a notch.
Right? Mom.
I hope
loved
that
mom.
she could stay with the kid and the parents. He goes back to jail and this kid just gets raised by her somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. She doesn't seem like the most stable, but I guess she's the best. of the
Better
bunch.
than these other crackheads in his life, though.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about the mom?
The mom. Love is love. When she was like, love. Rachel was
Love
like,
is
love
love.
is love. And the mom was like, love is blind. I love that.
Let's call that a TV show.
God.
It's on Netflix, Mom. That's coming out soon too.
Like she
That'll be
said they
fun.
talk 25 times a day.
Oh God.
So if they're talking 25 times a day, imagine when he gets out, she goes anywhere. He's up her ass. There's
That's
just gonna be
psychotic.
no it's gonna be terrible.
It's like my dad. He calls
Yeah,
my
I don't
mom
even want to see it
24/7.
honestly.
And we all are like, oh my God, dad's calling. He's scary. She's an idiot. She's done this again too. She was married to a freaking heroin addict.
Absolutely. Yep.
These
Totally.
parents just look at their kids like, the fuck is wrong with you? If somebody's gonna get your name tattooed on your genitalia, you say, all right, do it. I'll call your bluff.
Mess. This
And
is
then
just,
that would be, I wonder
yeah.
if it's little on the penis and it gets hard if it's like a big, if it gets big. That is pretty cool actually. And if it gets older, it's just shrunken up.
Tell Tyler to get one.
I would. If you really love me.
You're nuts. Right? Oh God. Anything else on those two?
In the preview, he's like, wear something really conservative, a conservative dress, but no panties.
Yep.
And she's dressed in like a church, the Madonna whore
God.
situation. And that's a bad situation with a man.
Yeah.
If a guy doesn't want you looking like a whore, or he doesn't allow that, that's a problem. And not in a fun way, that's a problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Yeah. Major red flag.
She makes bad decision after bad decision. God,
Obviously.
this show's good.
She said she was married to a heroin addict.
These casting people have really found a great new bunch.
Best.
It is just intoxicating to not be watching Michael and Sarah.
Yeah, absolutely. My least favorite is Brittany and Ray. I think that to me is kind of boring, but I wonder if he gets out. Yeah, I wonder if when he gets out, it'll be more entertaining. But like, I kind of like to watch two degenerates rather than one good person and one degenerate. Like, I want to see both people in the dumpster of life. That's why I watch Love After Lockup. I don't want to watch someone try to rehabilitate somebody.
I put Doug in Smalls. What's her name? Smalls is yelling at people everywhere she goes. She's got bad juju karma coming right around. Poor Brittany.
Absolutely.
She has a nice family. She's going to go ruin her dad's birthday.
I know. What?
It's my dad's birthday. Let me tell him how I'm going to screw a convict.
I loved the sister when she was like, I've been dating someone for 9 months and he's in jail. She's like, girl, you lie. It's like, no, I don't. This is real. The mom was just that straight up disappointment. Cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up disappointment.
Everyone's looking at her like, oh my God. But she rolls in with camera crew. What do they expect, I guess?
Right. I love how politically correct they are as saying like, you know, we're okay with people incarcerated. We just don't want it for you. You know, like they were very like, we're not anti-prisoners. Oh,
I don't blame them. I'm not either. But yeah, not my kids. And she's paroling him to her house. Number one mistake.
God, what a disaster. Absolutely. Huge mistake. Ugh. Huge.
People say that she reminds them of Chevelle. I mean, to me, she's way more smarter than Chevelle. I agree.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Chevelle kind of had the eye of Deontay.
Yes.
Her eyes are like, ooh,
that same look of like,
except
what
for her
the
fashion
hell's going
sense.
On.
It's just impeccable.
Justine is right on board with.
It's a really long outfit.
Thank her sex life for that.
That outfit is so bizarre to actually wear. It is such a costume.
How do you put it on?
It's a jumpsuit.
As we're discussing, because you guys don't know if you don't follow us. Okay, Justine has the jumpsuit Chevelle wore in the finale of her season. That
like the painted on
situation.
Like a firework.
What, like splatter paint? I don't know.
Yeah. It's like a costume. It's all really like polyester, crazy rayon material. Right. It's a Halloween
She's just
costume.
Wearing it on a Thursday. Crazy.
And she's
excellent.
She's working it. Great season. It's so good.
Great. Excellent. Loving it. Can't wait. This is joyous for me to watch. I know I say that every season, but I just love it. It's so good.
I agree.
Next
Oh,
week.
Tracy had her baby.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Yep.
Well,
God bless the
hopefully.
baby. Good luck, baby.
Yep. Hope you
Maybe
make it.
the miracle will happen.
Hope you don't
It'd be a
slip through the
miracle.
cracks.
Oh
All right,
God.
guys.
Oh,
We will be back
Jesus.
before you know
Oh,
it.
oh. Listen to our, if you want, we have 4 new episodes on our Patreon this week. We won't have our regular programming. So if you're itching for us, check us out on our Patreon.
We'll be back with love, though, next week. Don't you fear. Love you guys.
Stan is here.